This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Trojans will kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Grab behind the line, it's Graves. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Today. They're going to the air on the first play. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they spot it down just outside the 30. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's 2nd down here. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The first play of the drive. He started at 28. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man steps out of the 28. Back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. Gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Makes a quick catch. Passes the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive. Sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again. Important second down play coming up.
handoff here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. Design quarterback run. Look out, room to run here. First down and more. He's still running. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Trying to run, it's Graves. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying for the touchdown. No, test the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff from the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. They go with a direct snap. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. offense is back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
On first down, it's play action. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He made the stop, but a big play. Lose the ball to the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. the offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christino, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He finds his man. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. The touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. You bring him down, and he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Ducks come to the line, run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Solid run, tackle at the 45-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
He's brought down at the 35. Coming up, 4th down.
And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the second down play. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. QB keeper all the way. The first down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. Heading for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Coach decided to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion.
That keeps the score. USC.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 9, set to advance on the football.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. makes a quick grab. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That is the last thing this offense wanted to see. They're holding on to a slim lead, and they fumbled away with plenty of time for a game-winning drive going the other way.
They'll try the option play here. Breaks free. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Hit as he throws it deep. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He keeps it on a design run. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And the wideout goes in motion. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. You can't ask for more drama in a finish. A chance to jump on top if they can score in this possession. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a quick grab. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The encroachment penalty moves the offense a bit closer to the goal line. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close.